Hello everyone, and welcome back to Knowledge of the Cosmos. If you know, my name Paulo Valerin, I'm from Costa Rica, I have 23 years old. Well, my European guys, why I make this video, this English video? Well, some subscribed talked to me yesterday, and okay, he talked to me the Friday in the morning, the early morning, and the Saturday. And he said to me, "Why you don't make more videos in English? Because it's so cathartic to me see your videos in Spanish. So if you make some stuff to your European subscribers, I'm appreciate it." Well, I try to make a solution because I put in automatic subtitles, but I don't know why the subtitles stays in Spanish because it's so stupid. You don't understand Spanish. Some people, yeah, understand Spanish, but not all of my subscribers are from Latin America. My girlfriend is one of these subscribers, and I suppose a lot of my subscribers are from other sites. And well, I need to adapt to these videos to create contents for everyone, and that is the objective of this channel. Because yeah, I have the inspiration of Varg Vikernes to create this type of videos, but I don't know what type of impact have my little channel. If you ask it, this is the house of my grandfathers. This is the house of my fathers. I stay here from a few days because I need to create some stuffs and resolve some problems. So I'm stay here from sometimes, but I try to make more videos in the farm of my grandfathers. And well, what is the topic of this day? The topic of this day is precisely the topic of my subscribe. Why? Well, this guy talk us a little stuffs of your life, the life of my subscriber. He lives in the UK, in Sharpshore. Excuse me a moment. Excuse me a moment because I need to learn. I need to learn. I need to read the comment. So yeah, I have another phone to create a better content, but excuse me a moment. Okay. He said that's a big part of it. Yes, I'm going to the other way to you. I'm a year younger. Okay, they have 22 years old. Although I never lived on a farm, I grew up in the small town in the rural English country, Shropshire. And while our garden only had a small patch to growing fruits, I at least had fairly quick access to the countryside, including a small hill and woodland on the edge of town. Now I live in the multi-ethnic city with the only traditional architecture being a fairly modest cathedral. The canal is always littered, sometimes with shopping trolleys in the water, and the ducks and swans feed on the litter. I agree that throwing out all modern technology will be immature. Besides, I don't know how to live without it. Yet the environment is bleak because everything is totally gray and no one and nothing is free to live by their own terms. Excuse me, my English. If you are oldest subscriber, I don't have the best English. Yeah, I try to practice to make more better content for you. And proceed. There's no doubt about that contagious diseases spread far so quickly and widely in the cities. That's always be true. And while I'm only living day by day in the city, I don't have the money to escape from the countryside. Okay. This is the comments of Ethan Taylor. So, Ethan, I need to create this video not only for you. This video is for all your friends, your family, if you have family in the city, or if you try to create something better for your life. I don't know. Take your stuffs and go into Scotland to live in Scotland with Mother Nature, because in the south of the UK have a lot of people here. In the London, Manchester, Cardiff, Southampton. Yeah, I never I never traveled to your country, but I know some stuffs of your country. This is a good coffee. Well, if you don't have the money, you need to save some money. If you have the opportunity to save money, save all the fucking money, because that money is necessary to you to escape from other place. I don't know, if you come to Costa Rica, you have a lot of economical power to buy some farm and live with that farm. In Miramar, in Velasquez, this is a place where I live and make a lot of my videos. I know a neighborhood, a girl neighborhood. She have 53 years old and is from France. She says, I can't live in France because a lot of people here are so stupid. The environment is a shit. Always have the sickness. The people are sickness, have diseases, and I'm fragile. I have 53 years old, and I don't need this shit. I need to take my shits and come to other side to create a new life, and that is and she creates your life in my smallest town. I don't know, it's a town. I don't know if Velasquez is a town, because I have one house and you need to walk, I don't know, 3,000 meters to go to other house. So it's so separated and alone. Well, if you don't have the power to save your money, only you, because you need to talk with some friends to expose your things, to have other opinion about your things and make a better decision in base of that opinion of your friends, your family, and yes, it's a little complicated. But if you talk with your friends and your friends have the same idea, well, you have the power to create account in some bank, and your friends and you deposit your money to save and save and save and save, and when you see, I don't know, 30,000 pounds, you take that money with your friends and go fucking away from your country, because if you feel your life is the shit in the city, it's normally from the human instinct, search a better way for your life, your your supervisions. Excuse me. And yeah, it's very difficult, because if you have the, I don't know, 50 years living in the city, it's very difficult change again all your lifestyle only because you don't feel uh, comfortably in your city, in your house, with your work. I don't know what is your work, Aiden, but I suppose it's very, very, very poorly work, because if you don't have the power to save money, well, oh, it's so fucking hard. And well, another stuff is the technology. I agree that throwing all the modern technology will be immature. Besides, I don't know how to live without it. Okay. You say in some comments you are a ancient subscriber of the channel of Bark Bicarnus, and you follow in Twitter. Well, if you remember, that guy creates some video talking about this topic. He says if the humanity falls and the modern technology and the modern electronic gadgets just have no more life, the human don't abandon the technology, because some guys knows to create furnace and create swords, axes, or other tools of the fields, the countryside. The technology is normal. Okay, it's normal. I know it's very, very delicate to say that, because why you say the technology is necessary if you try to live a simple life? Well, if you have the consciousness to know this is a gadget, my cell phone is a gadget, my PC is a gadget, I have the power to research information, to buy books, because in some, if a nuclear war begins, the MPB destroy all the electronic gadgets. So it's necessary preserve the knowledge in books or notebooks. You're reading in your notebooks some knowledge, and that knowledge preserved in the paper. It's in cause of nuclear war. And you need to learn to live in harmony with the modern nature. And the modern nature create technology. Yeah, it's very difficult to believe it, but the nature create the humans. Well, created the humans because some stuffs in the ancient history. It talks about the aliens, DNA modification in the Homo erectus, and the Cro-Magnon man, the Neanderthal, and other humans species. Only your existence is technology, because the evolution is so fucking slowly to pass millions of years to create you. That is the best technology of the nature, including the humans have the power to create new life with the DNA modification and destroy the evolution. Destroy the evolution, but the human technology don't have the power to create a lot of forms of life. Maybe in the near future create life, like the Chinese with the coronavirus. But I don't know. This topic, I talked this topic in the last video, so I don't try to talk more of this topic. Well, if you know, I live in the farm, and yeah, I have internet, I have a mobile, I have a PC, I have a television, I have the fridge, and kitchen, and microwave. I have a lot of electronic products, but what is the difference? Hey Paulo, what is the difference? I live in the city. I have the same stuff. Why you think your vision of the simple life is better? Well, it's better because you live so fucking away from the city. First of all, you don't need to interact with other people. You don't need to talk with some type of people. If you know your hated people, I don't know, Christian, for example, Muslim, or Jewish, or other type of religion, fanatic religious people, or fanatic technology people. Yeah, I know. Some type of humans are so fucking fanatic of the technology, and they don't have the power to live without the technology. And that is the first type of people who can die in the nuclear war, and they don't know other life in the city. They don't have knowledge of other type of lives, and that guys prefer stay like hikikomori. If you don't know what means hikikomori, search in Japan. Search in Japan the word hikikomori. The hikikomori is like people without the inspiration to go out from your home. I'm not the best guy to explain that, so if you research in English, if you research some documentary in YouTube, you found it, and including found it in Spanish too. And yeah, they have the automatic subtitle in English. I don't know why my subtitles stay in this fucking Spanish, but it's okay. I try to resolve this problem. And well, some stuffs, this comment, it's so strange for me because some people think, oh Paulo, you have a contradiction. Why you say to have a simple life, but you have a lot of gadgets? Well, the gadgets, it's not the problem. Okay, you have the power to live perfectly well with gadgets, but that is the but. These gadgets are so fucking addictive for some type of people. Yeah, I play video games, and yeah, I have my hobbies. I like to see other videos, other type of videos, and I live like a normal human. But I make my life in the countryside because I convive with the nature. I live it with the nature, work with the nature, and so forth. I sitting elements. I sitting food from myself, from my grandfathers, from people, from other people. If you have the power to pay organic food, yeah, I sell my food to create some money to buy other stuffs like other tools. I don't know, buy some cheese or natilla or milk because my grandfathers don't have cows. That is that is the real way to live in the perfect balance. You have the technology, and at the same time you have the modern nature, and live in harmony with the modern nature. In the city, you can't live with the modern nature because the modern nature is eradicated in the city. If you see pictures of Wuhan, if you see pictures of Tokyo, if you see pictures of Mexico City, I stay in Mexico City 2 times, and the 2 times are a fucking shit. You breathe fucking smoke, fucking smoke. The people are so fucking disgusting. They throw the trash in the streets, and you can't drink water. You can't drink water. It's strange. Yeah, it's strange. But in Costa Rica, you have the power to drink water from the public service of water. You see? That is because in Costa Rica have today a lot of sweet water. If you travel to Mexico City, you can't do this because the water are so fucking contaminated with fucking shit, trash, drugs. Yeah, drugs. The narcos, the narcos dropped a lot of kilos of cocaine in the water system. I know in Spain too. In Spain don't drink tap water. In Netherlands, in the UK too, in Russia, in a lot of places, you can't drink the fucking water of the public service. Why? Because the people live so concentrated in one point, and that point create a lot of pollution, and that pollution create the contamination of the water. Not only the water, the air too. Excuse me, my pronunciation is a shit. I try to make the better. And if you come to Latin America, some some countries have the power to say, hey, drink the water of the public service. It's healthy. And yeah, I drink water of the right for all my fucking life. When I traveled to Mexico City the first time, I don't understand why the people say it. If you have thirsty, just go and buy some tap water. And uh, I make the question, why you can't drink water of the public service? Ah, that is because the water is so contaminated, and the Texcoco Lake, if you know, Mexico City is like the Venice. Mexico City is built outside the Texcoco Lake, and yeah, all this fucking valley is a lake. Well, in the past, because they lake don't exist anymore. And well, why you need to pay it? Water. Why you need to pay for the fucking water? You don't need to spend your fucking money, your hard money for saying some. Why you need to spend your money water? Yeah, in Costa Rica you paid for the public system of water, but you pay $6 for a month. In Mexico City, for example, the people spend around five, no, no, five now, around $100 per month for drink tap water. And that people don't have culture to take the empty bottles and refill with, I don't know, with juice, some nature juice, like strawberry juice or orange juice. No, no, that guys only drop the fucking bottle in the streets, and then they stay with patient to see the cleaning personnel of the municipality of Mexico. And that trash, because that in that moment when they throw the bottle in the streets, that is trash. Okay, the people think that is a fucking trash. And where going the trash? Well, in Mexico, the people throw the trash, all the trash. Uh, Downside the city. If you want to explain it, that people throw the trash in the basement of the city, because the basement of the city is the Lake Texcoco. And all that trash accumulated for years and years and years and years and years and years after year, created some fucking pollution. So fucking pollution. A lot of pollution. That create methane, that is a gas for the kitchen to cook, and you breathe that methane. You breathe smoke, because 19 million of people live here with cars, with the public system of transport, and a lot of that public transport use fossil combustion, like the gasoline, diesel. In some near future video, I try to explain why I don't think the electric cars are the solution of the pollution in this planet. I studied with for 2 years and a half engineering, mechanical engineering. So I have the knowledge to explain why I don't know. I can't believe in the inclusive solutions. Oh, I can't believe in the exclusive solution. Oh, you are a racist. You are a white supremacist. Yeah, I am a white supremacy. Yeah, I'm a white supremacy. I live in a country with the 70% of the people are white. Yeah, the only country in Central America with the majority of the people are white. When Nicaragua is not a white people. In fact, the president Leon Cortes Castro are a big friend of Adolf Hitler. Yeah, if you don't believe me, please research that information, because in Costa Rica, in Cartago, are monuments created by the um, Nazi and it fascist Italian guys. They founded a league of German people, and that league are an instrument of the Nazi party to create a society of economy, a society. They donate a lot of equipment, industrial equipment. They industrialized the country, and well, the World War II begins, and Rafael Ángel Calderón expels all the Germans, all the Japanese, all the Italians, all the Bulgarian, Hungarian, Croatian people, and that is the reason why a lot of people here in this place believe in the neo-Nazi ideals, including the evangelic guys, that Christian neo-Pentecostal guys. It's strange. It's very strange, right? Fascism, religious fascism. I see all these fucking shits. Yeah, it's a fucking shit living in a Christian theocracy. I need to be strong, because all my fucking life I receive a lot of comments like, you are a satanic guy, you are you need to find a God and pray for your salvation. And wait a minute, what salvation? What salvation? I don't know if in your countries live this type of situation, but in Costa Rica, the fanatic religious kills in the name of God. Yeah, that people kill in the 21st century. If you believe the crusade is over, it's not over. It's now over. Not fucking over. A few days ago, some partner of my college, my high school, are addicted in prison. That guy have to discount 35 years of prison because they kill the ex-girlfriend only because that girl is not a evangelic guy. Is not a believer. No, no, don't confuse with Justin Bieber. Just don't confuse it. That guy kills your girlfriend, your ex-girlfriend, only because that girl is not a believer in God. A month ago, some priest in the border with Panama kills 16 indigenous people. 16 Ngobe people, the Native American people. I'm not a Native American guy because if you see, I don't are brown skin. I don't have big hair, and my hair is not like the indigenous guy, the Native American guy. But I have some respect with that people because that people live with a lot of pressure, a lot of stigmas, a lot of discrimination. And yeah, I'm not a native guy. I'm not so multicultural guy. Because yeah, I learned a lot of stuffs with other cultures. Yeah, but I don't. I create my culture. Let me explain. I live with that culture. This culture is the culture of respect. That is the real diversity, not the fucking LGBT lobby, for example. That is not the diversity. The real diversity is the richest cultures. They'll live with other cultures and combine with that culture. But feeling some proud of your culture too, like I don't know, the Nordic culture or the Polish culture or the Russian culture or the Sovieticus culture. But no, in this country, that people don't understand that, and so that is the reason of why I receive a lot of satanic. You are a satanic guy. You don't believe in God. Your life is a fucking sin. When that people pay for horse, that people go to Panama to pay for horse and fuck with that fucking horse, including girls of 30, 40, 15 years old, young people, young woman, very young woman, like a pedophile, including that priest, that evangelic priest, pay for horse. And I am the satanic guy. I am the satanic guy. I finished this video with one biblical phrase. You know the people with for your fruits of your work, the fruits of your actions. If that people act in that form, it's not really a good people. Are the fucking worst people ever lived in this fucking planet, because that people destroy all the cultures in this planet. That people destroy the Nordic culture, for example, that people destroy a lot of cultures in the Sahara. that people destroy a lot of cultures in the Middle East, including the fucking Jews, because the Jews are the worst destroyer of cultures. And that is history. I, I don't, I don't create that information. That information stay in books of history. The reason of why this time, this lapse of time is of shit is because the people don't have the time, or don't have the dedication, or don't, or simply don't interest in the history. And that is the people condemned to repeat the history. If you know the history, if you read the history, you can't repeat it. Because if you repeat the history, you are a fucking idiot. You're a stupid idiot. Idiot. In Spanish say, hijo de puta, imbécil, maldito, inútil, idiota. Looks so rich, the Spanish language. I insult in a lot of forms with my native language. If you try to learn Spanish, well, it's great for me, great for you, but well, think about it. Think all the stuffs in this video. If you comment, please comment, please comment. I really appreciate your comments, because your comments create a lot of content in this channel too. And well, that is it. From the knowledge of the cosmos, I wish you a good day, a good night, and have a happy day. Goodbye.